Okay, as the music comes to a close, here we are in for yet another stream, yet another good day of great progress that we will have. I hope, I think, I believe so. Um, and yeah, let's just jump right in. It's always very nice listening to that music in the beginning, but now it is time for everything. As you can hear, our footsteps are a bit different now, sounding more, well, metally, I guess you could say, because we have the Blade Runners. Allows us to run faster, jump higher, and land taking less damage. So, yeah, it's good. And, well, we also have this massive space elevator that we built, and we completed phase 1, which is an amazing milestone. There are many more phases to go, but yeah, it's just great to have that done. What we can see is we will have a lot more to do now for phase 2. For phase 1 we simply just needed to make 50 smart plating. Now it's a lot more stuff. So what we did last time was also explore a lot, unlock quite a few things in the map that will help us, including the Blade Runners, including more power slugs, including many other things. And yeah, also mycelia. There will be a lot to do, and a lot has been done. Something that would be nice to do is this, but I don't necessarily know how. But that would be a great milestone to unlock. And yeah, but the big first step of today will be to make coal power. To utilize coal, we have so much wood now, it's amazing. We won't be running out anytime soon, I think, of solid biofuel, which is what we want to see. These are still getting filled up. They're getting quite low also. So, yeah. The good thing about coal power... Oh, I didn't know there was this. Okay, but it's just that. The good thing about coal power... We might also want to get rid of this. The good thing about coal power is that it's self-sufficient. We don't have to deal with going out and chopping down trees and all of those things manually when coal power is set up. So that will be just amazing to get to that state. Let's get rid of this that we just picked up. We also have so much more inventory, which is absolutely amazing. That's what we want to see. But yeah, there are a few things that we need to consider, I think. First of all, for the let's say power coal generator. So we can just build it, it's fine. Let's build it on our big open space over here. So we have the coal power generator. Oh.
Interesting, most pioneers already had coal power set up by this point because they understood their responsibility to humanity. Adjusting pioneer attitude metrics. Reminder, coal-powered generators require coal.
Oh yes, thank you, Ada. Thank you, I appreciate it, I guess. So what we'll see with the coal power generator is that actually it's producing 75 megawatts, which is amazing. I guess we cannot see that much. So it will consume 45 square meters of water per minute. It has an internal storage of that also, but that kind of appears to be it. I guess it might not need power, but just because this machine doesn't need power doesn't mean that, well, the thing that will produce the water for it won't need power. So let's look at that, and I don't know if we can build it here, probably not. But let's see. No. So we will have to find some water. Do we have some very nearby? Yeah, we have up here. So, and do we have everything else we will need? We don't have the copper sheets, but I believe that we set up automation for copper sheets last time, so we should have some at least now. We don't have in there. Do we have in here? We also don't. So let's hope that there are a decent amount in here. And let's also deal with someone who is sadly spamming. Okay, and that's now I have to set on my things again. It's a bit annoying. Okay, so let's go up here. We set up the copper sheets in this last storage container. Oh god, I fell. It's fine. And hopefully we have a decent amount. Oh yeah, this should be enough for what we will need. So let's go to this water pool up there. And see how everything will be. I just about made that jump. Perfect. Oh, we can also check on Roger. Oh no. I don't see Roger. Oh, he's here. Nice. He's very difficult to keep track of. Oh! Finding explosives for us. I think I appreciate that. Let's see, do we have concrete? We do have concrete, but let's take a few more. We have so much more inventory space now, so it's much easier to deal with. We might go straight to where we want to build the coal power from here, so let's also pick up portable miners, because we'll need those for the coal miners. And let's go up to the water, up here. Oh, a little berry. It's nice. Yeah, it's here. So let's look again. The water extractor. Oh, Ada has something to say.
That may indeed be water. Try submerging your arm. If it does not dissolve, that will narrow down the range of possibilities. Or you could just pipe it to a coal-powered generator and see what happens.
Yeah, always good on a foreign planet to just go trial and error into random liquids in the world, right? So, the water, we would be producing 120 per minute. So, again, let's look at the coal generator. Oh, we don't care so much about the placement. So that would be consuming 45. So, let's say 120. Wait. Yes, 120 divided by 45, I believe. So, it's a little over 2.5 water extractors per water extractor. Did I say? It's one water extractor can support just over 2.5 coal power generators. So let's see, logistics. Then we also have the pipes, and they are capable of moving 300 square meters. You are so loud. Please Please get away. You can just hit them. They won't attack you. They just run away, thankfully. So, yeah. We can move around 300 cubic. It's cubic, not square. I don't know why I thought square. Yeah. So that means that we can support 2 water extractors per pipe, essentially, per pipe connection. And that's it. So, and that should be fine. So a simple setup would kind of just be to have the, let's say, water extractor. Let's see if I can even place it here. Yeah, so like that, and then next to it also, and then simply just pump that out into a junction, and connect them up. Oh, connect them up. Noodle. They have a lot more options. I generally just like straight because I don't like when it goes for the fastest route. The curve is also nice looking, but I like straight generally. Okay.
Fixit pipelines can contain any fluid, including the water necessary for coal-powered generators. Note: water does not flow upwards by itself. While water extractors provide some lift, to truly defy gravity, consider the use of pipeline pumps.
Yes, that is something we might have to consider. We'll see, depending on the setup, I think, whether we will need pumps or not. So, yeah, this will be kind of the setup. Then, like, we will have coal power, I don't know, like a similar manifold setup to the biofuel. Oh, hello, Garden Elf. Nice to see you back again. Happy to see you. I'm just showing off the idea I have with coal power, because that will be the great new milestone of today's stream, I think. So essentially we would just do something like that, so then pump the water from here. Oh, and this is maybe a situation where straight is not the best option, or at least my preferred option. Auto 2D, I don't really know what means. Noodle, I also don't know what means. Horizontal to vertical is an interesting name that I also don't fully understand. So I guess in this case we just do noodle whatever. So yeah, essentially go like this and then continue over to this junction also and pipe it off into that. And that will essentially be the setup. Of course, we will have way more coal generators when we actually set it up. And yeah, so let's consider we would be moving from 2 extractors, we would be moving 240. So let's say 240 divided by 45. So that's around 5. I guess we'll just make it easy for ourselves and make that 5. Coal generators per 2 water extractors. Okay? So this is the essential, the simple idea behind it all, and hopefully it'll work as intended. That's also a big question. Yes. Okay. Good. Let's then see. Yeah, so I think what we'll just do is go there I hope you're doing well, Garden Elf. Um, I appreciate you coming in. Hope you're doing well at work, I'm guessing. Okay, and let's just pick up things on the way. We also have our gun now to more easily protect ourselves. The Blade Runners, like I mentioned. Quartz we don't really need. We picked up so much last time. If we see Mycelia, we might pick it up, but otherwise, quartz is fine. Yes, so hypnotized. Oh, a summer sloop, amazing. Let's try out our gun, because this guy is big and dangerous. Oh, there's another one. Oh god. Yes, well, yeah, I'm doing well. I just have to fight off these guys. I wonder how much fall off there is on this gun. Nice, I got it. Okay, so then the other guy is not as dangerous. We'll just not spend too much more ammo. Come on, another one. Nice. Yeah. So I'm doing very well today in particular. I don't know exactly why today in particular, but I'm just doing well. I think that's all you need to know. Yeah, and well, it will be a busy day. Oh, the Aurora is back, and the space station also. Yeah, I'm doing very well, and the game is just super hypnotizing. I understand what you mean. Oh god. Oh! Well, I should check where I'm going. So... yeah. I didn't see how far down it would go here. Let's see. We died. I don't actually know if it makes a... if I will have my things or not. Yes, I will. Okay, so we're fine. That's the first death, and it comes from complacency more than anything. Falling off a cliff, not really looking down where I'm going. Well, this marker wasn't useful then, so let's remove it. Now we know we can die from fall damage at least. Am I going the same way? I am not at all going the same way. Yeah, I was wondering where I was going and why everything was looking different. Well, let's try again. And maybe not die this time. Okay. Can I reload? It's already reloaded. Perfect. Yeah. Well, that happens. I have been very nonchalant about just falling down, taking damage everywhere, so this was bound to happen at some point, I guess. So... yeah, oh well. Let's see. I have some... yes, I will be careful. I will be careful. I will have to be. At least I'm not losing experience or any items or anything like that, so that is fine. We also found a summer sloop, which is amazing. They will be super useful. So let's try to not do the same thing. Oh god. Okay, this is not so far. I didn't mean to fall here, but it's fine. We're okay. Oh, more of these guys. Where did you go? Okay, good. We got you. This is a pure iron node. Oh, that's useful. And is this pure? No, this is just normal. But still. Pure iron. That's useful. Let's mark that on the map. Just so it's always visible to us. I think it makes sense. This icon is fine. Pure iron. Pure. Let's call it that. I don't have to capitalize the U. Good. And now we have that marked. So let's look at where this coal was hiding. Okay. It's over there on that side of the beach. Great. Oh, there is a waterfall here. There's coal. We don't care so much about coal because we'll set up a miner soon. You know, a waterfall, there must always be something hiding behind a waterfall, right? Oh god, I fell. And there is also in this case. But I can't get up there. And I cannot build in water. Can I stand somewhere? I cannot. Well, let's just go over here. Let's see what will be hiding on the opposite side of this waterfall. Let's just build foundation. There we go. A natural concrete foundation leading us inside. There will probably be spiders. Oh, it's getting very quiet in here. Weapon out, just in case. Oh, a golden slug. That will be useful. It's very nice. Sounds almost magical in here. Wow. This is a huge space. That must mean many enemies, right? Whoa. A little scary also. Still no spiders yet. That's a good sign. We are fine for now. Is there gonna be anything other than this slug in here? Like a good node of some kind to mine in the future, maybe? I mean, the mushrooms are also nice to pick up. But yeah, I guess it's all about that golden slug. Let's go and get it. Oh, there is something else here. Okay. I have not seen this before. I wonder what it is. But yeah, it's just all about this slug and I guess tape. Cassette tape. I'm not seeing anything else. Deep Rock Galactic boombox tape. Oh, interesting. Deep Rock Galactic is actually a game developed here in Denmark. I've been to their office quite a few times. Okay. So... okay, it doesn't go in my inventory. Interesting. That's an interesting collaboration also. Nice to see. Denmark is a small country, but to see some collaboration between other places, between Denmark and other places in the world is always nice. Even though this is also a Swedish game, so we are technically neighbors country-wise, but still. Well, that is interesting. Oh, I'm getting stuck on things. Well, new slug, tape that, I don't know, maybe it can't be just in the options, right? There must be some kind of, wow, there are so many. Yes, so I did actually, there is probably a volume slider for the chainsaw. Yeah, there is. I mean, the chainsaw is very loud, so, and I like to take that time to communicate and talk a bit, so at least turning that down is best, I think. Well, I wonder what to do with that cassette tape. What it does. Well, that's nice. Oh, I'm falling again. Okay. Well. Yes, it records me. Yeah, I want to be on the opposite side of this. So let's make a beautiful natural bridge across. Wow. Such a natural bridge. Concrete is natural, right? I would say so. Oh, you got stuck in the trees. Making my life easy. Okay. It's such a big jungle here. There's a big rock. There's quartz. Oh. Is this the coal that we're looking for? It is. Then this is also coal. But... oh. Oh god. Okay. Weren't that scary. You're releasing some fireflies. Okay. Well, looking good here. Also a big flat space. So there are two here, but one of them is covered by a rock. And then there are two over there. And are any of those covered by a rock? Let's see. Oh, there is another spitter. Let's deal with you before you give us problems. Nice. Thankfully a lot of enemies are not that scary, like it's okay to take a few hits. Okay, so we have two here that are uncovered. Well, amazing. Oh, is there an entry to a cave here? It looks like there would be, but no, not really. Oh, but there is here. Getting a bit distracted, but I really, before I lose track of where this would be, I want to at least explore it and see what there might be in here. Because finding... never mind. I'm not gonna do that then. I cannot see this poison cloud. Okay. I could just eat and run right through, and because you can instantly heal. Yeah, Okay, that wasn't so bad. Except for the spiders here that I have to deal with now. Oh god, there's so many. Yes, I heard you pitter-pattering more. Or is that it? Yeah, I think so. Let's did I pick up all the remains? No. Yes? No. Okay. Good. That wasn't so bad. Not as bad as I thought it would be. But yeah, it looks like it just sends me out somewhere else. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So it's not that important. Well, good to know. There's a power slug up there. Yeah. Good. Let's get back. Oh god. It's like a slide. Just take out our food. Easy. Okay. Not bad. So let's set up. Oh, am I scanning for coal? I am. Let's set up this contraption that we will need then. And then the water is that way. Over there. Okay. Good. So I could imagine that I am not allowed to build a miner here. Invalid placement, yeah. But I am here. Okay. Let's build some foundation. Again, we want to be on the world grid where possible. Let's change it to default. Let's see. Oh, I need to build there. Hopefully this height can work. I'll try to build one more, but I can imagine that height would be too much. I hear something. Yeah, it's just you. You're not so dangerous, so it's fine. Okay, what about this height? This height works. Does it? Yes. It appears so. Okay. So that's the height that we'll go for. As tall as we possibly can on the nodes. That's how I want it to be. Okay. Here. Okay. Production, miner. Okay. And you will want to go in this direction. I wonder why I have to point here and not like over here. That's fine. Okay. Good. Yeah. And you will be sent this way. Okay. That's what we want. It will be 60 coal per minute. Okay. So, but did we ever consider how much coal we would need for the power? Does it say that even? Maybe I just don't remember. It's not saying that at all. Do we have any coal on us? We don't, but we can quickly get some. Maybe. Yes. Oh, I had the prompt here. Hello? Okay. There we go. If we get some coal, maybe we'll be able to see. I'm not sure. Yeah, okay. 15 per minute. So, each miner supports 60, so it's just for easy sake, or just for showcase sake rather. It's 60 divided by 15. That's giving us 4 coal power generator per miner. That's great. Then let's also handle the other coal nodes. Where were those? Were they even over here? I guess not. I remember them being on the opposite side of some sand, but I guess it's not on this side. Yeah, it's on this side. Over here. Okay. Good. So, and the water was down there. Yeah. So we'll want to point them in that direction. Okay. So let's do that. Let's align to world grid. Oh. And then up here. This height should work. I hope. Oh. It does. Just about work. Okay. Pointing in that direction, that's fine. But maybe we'll just want to make it straight here for now. No, let's align it with the foundation. That's fine. Okay. Good, we then dismantle. Okay. Then we build here also. We can simply just soup. I would hope that the same height works on this node. Even though I believe it wouldn't work on the other one. Okay, then another miner. There. Perfect. So then what we can do here is we can logistics. We can then make a not a splitter but a merger. Do we want to do that? Maybe it's not necessary. Let's consider this. So we'll want to kind of split it anyway. Or what? Not necessarily. Bauxite, I still don't know what it's used for, but we can mine it while we're here. Yeah, I guess we just merge it. That's fine. Okay. It's taking a while to break. Yeah, I think merging just should be fine. Is there anything exciting here? There is a power slug. I still see the space elevator from here. That's at least a nice sign of where we come from, which direction we should go. And there appears to be a nice ramp going down to the water here that we could use going forward. That's good to know. Yes, so let's just go back. And yeah. Where were we? Here. Okay, good. So let's build some more foundation. Okay. There are so many trees here, we might want to cut those down at some point. Okay, good. Let's build a splitter here. So this doesn't line up perfectly. Or no, I don't want to build a splitter, I want to build a merger. Yeah, it doesn't line up perfectly, so let's just put it here. That should work. That's decent enough space, I would think. Straight doesn't even work here. Interesting. Okay, keep it default. And then we'll make it straight from here. Good. Let's get rid of a little bit of tree. Because we don't want clipping and all of this. How does it look when these are falling? Okay. Wow. They're huge trees. So, while we'll depend mostly on coal power going forward, I still think it would be a good idea, and this guy is still super loud, even after halved volume. Oh, I didn't apply it, that's why. Apply. Confirm? Okay, good. That's better. Yeah, so even though we'll rely mostly on coal power going forward once this is built, we can still keep the biofuel running. We might not keep it running, but at least we'll keep it existent for like, and just disconnect it from our power grid. And then we'll connect it again in case we will need it in the future, because I don't want to be burning biofuel all the time, and in a case of like emergency, not have any more biofuel. So I think it's best to just disconnect it when we get there, at that point. And again, the whole idea of this game is to explore and exploit. Cut down anything you see. Any nature has to go and be replaced by factory. That's just how it goes. Okay, so let's build from here. I still prefer everything just being on foundations, so we'll continue. Okay, let's cut down you because you're in the way. Good. Yeah, and we'll have a lot of wood and leaves for our biofuel just because of this. So that is always nice. So, but what we will want is to have the coal generators at approximately the same height as the water extractors, because as Ada mentioned earlier, if we have to send water upwards, we will need a pump. And I don't want to deal with that. It also costs power to use those pumps. So it's just best to try to do it without. That's the best option, at least in my opinion. And then we'll see if we will actually need it. There is a chance of that, of course. But yeah, we are almost above the water, fully. Okay, good. This guy is just sitting here. Can we deal with you? I'm jumping on you. Oh, can I hit you? But can you move? Or no? You can slightly move. But can you move more? Okay, let's see if I can make this jump. I cannot with this momentum, but maybe here? No, I cannot. Oh. Oh well. So let's... So we would want to build at like this height. I think makes sense. We have a bunch of concrete, so nothing to worry so much about. Let's get rid of this quartz because I cannot build over it. Okay, good. And then we simply just want to build quite a big platform. What we also have to just prepare for in the future are Mark II miners. Um, really? Nice. But you will continue being in the way, that's the problem. Well, okay, yes, go that way, please. And be quicker about it, maybe? I really don't like hurting you, but, you know, fix it, and humanity to some extent is more important. Yeah. So, we'll have to consider we'll have Mark II miners in the future. We'll also have an additional coal node. So, Mark II miners means that we'll be able to mine double the amount. So right now we're mining 60 per minute. We would be mining 120 with the Mark II miners. So we need to make space for quite a lot of coal power generators. So let's consider we will have 120 in the perfect scenario, most ideal. Times 4 would be 480, okay? 480 divided by 15 is 32. So if we consider the maximum amount of coal that we'll be able to support in this area, that is 32 coal power generators, okay? So we'll build half of that, I guess. I think that makes the most sense. So let's say production, no, power. So coal power generators. We'll want to, oh god, why is the build menu opening? Okay, over and over again. So let's also make a hole here, exactly in the middle. Good. So we might want to build it out a little more. Maybe. How much concrete do we have? We don't have a lot left, to be honest. Okay. Let's just soup along. Now you will be in the way again. Can you move more? Good. Okay. So perfect. So let's see. The ideal scenario is we'll build the water extractors on this side of the platform. So we'll want the coal power generators to be like this, essentially, oriented this way. So would it be possible to... I want you to not hang off of the foundation to be perfectly on. You cannot be perfectly on. Okay. So could I build... No, I could not. Yeah. So that's the annoying thing about this. So we want to build them slightly more inside. Like, I guess here. And a line. Like this. I'm holding control. So, yeah, essentially like that. Okay, that looks fine. Yes, so we'll want to build the foundation up until this point pretty much. Or build this thing up until here. Okay. Yeah. Good. Then we'll dismantle this one. And we will build it here instead. Good. I have a good idea as to how to handle this. We'll essentially have the conveyor above and then the water pumping in from the side, right? So, can we do that? We cannot easily do that now that I'm thinking about it. Because we cannot split downwards, I think. So how would we go about doing that? Well, while I think about that, I think we'll need to get back and get some concrete. So, yeah, I would want to conveyor lift down. I mean, there's a good way to do it, but I will just have to build a little further this thing above, this platform above. But that's fine. Okay, so oh yes, this guy. Oh, there are two of them. Oh, don't flee. Good. Nice. And yeah. So let's essentially build 16 coal power generators. So we'll need a lot more plates, I can see, and rotors as well. Reinforced plates and rotors. So that is good to know. It might be a good idea to pick up more cable and sheets and wire as well, just in case. Because yeah, I don't have that many wires on me. Of course, concrete we'll need quite a bit of. Oh, I'm bouncing off of you. You have a big hitbox. Let's see, so that should be a good amount of concrete. Let's also, while we're at it, we cut down a lot of trees. Let's add leaves and wood to the containers. As you can see, we're slowly running out. But this should also be completely stockpiled at this point. Yes, it is. So, yeah, at least that is going. Then we'll need plates. Reinforced plates, that is. Let's take quite a few stacks. Then let's get a little more cable. Was it cable? No, we have a lot of cable. Yeah. Maybe let's just grab some wire and some... Did I take some wire? I don't know. And more copper sheets. Yeah, sure. And I think we should have enough at this point to build what we will need. So, we'll build 16 coal power generators. We won't be able to support them all. 4 of them will be inactive. That is fine. We just won't send coal to those. And that's it. I wonder where I came from. I didn't really keep note of that. It looks like I came from here. Okay. So let's try to go in that direction. Let's also pick up this power slug. That would be useful. And I wonder about the purity of these. They're probably impure because there are so many. Impure. 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 And impure. Yeah. So, I don't think we'll ever make use of those. Let's see. I mean, never say never, I guess. More berries are always useful. We do have a lot of those mushrooms now at this point, though. More than a stack, even. I should maybe have gotten rid of some of those, so I'm not filling up my inventory. Okay, another power slug. Very useful. Let's take the natural ramp down this time, instead of just jumping and hoping for the best. And also pick some berries while we're here. You can never have enough food. Yes, here it is. Let's slide down, because it's fun. Oh. And then just jump here, that's fine. Okay. So, yes, the idea, I know what we'll be doing. The idea is to build out one more here, essentially. Logistics. It might be a mess, who knows? I'll find out. Okay, like that. Good. So, essentially the idea would be that we build lifts like this. That's the general idea, and then we like just split. So, okay, I don't want you directly on top. How can I avoid that? Why does it want to do that? That's not what I need. I want to build out here. Okay, well, that's the general idea, at least. So, likely we would be able to build this hole like here instead. I think there should be enough space. So, let's just get things going. Let's build as close, but without like here, without overlapping. Yeah. Oh. Great. Let's then continue. So we'll build 16 for now. So 8 on each side of this, I would say. 1, 2, 3. Oh god, I won't have space, will I? 4, 5, 6. I will. Okay, good. Surface is too uneven, that's fine. Will I have enough space? Maybe not. I'll see. Okay. So that was... Did I count? Now I lost count. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, then we have space. Good. 8 here. And then we'll build 8 on the other side. Okay. And let's align them like this. Good. That's 1. I forgot to take rotors with me. That's so annoying. Okay. Well, let's build what we can while we're here, I guess. So then what we do is we take logistics. We have a we'll want 2 conveyor holes, so 1 there and 1 here. Like that. Oh, I just had a big lag spike. I wonder what that was. Okay, and then mark 2 lifts going like this height. I like because then we can go underneath quite easily. It might actually be good to go a little taller than this. So let's say like that. Then simply we go straight from here. But we cannot. Let's build foundation. I want to build foundation below you. This. Okay. If I'm lucky, they have ladders, good. Should be able to jump over there. Okay, dismantle you. Not you. Okay. So actually I want to build 1, 2, 3 down there. Okay. Yeah. Good. Let's try again. I'll remove these foundations later because I don't like the look of it like that. Okay, so let's just build this. Okay. And then simply we build straight from here. Okay. We'll want to have a conveyor pole here, that's fine. That's in between the machines, I believe. And then just all the way here. We'll take... no, actually a little further then. Okay. Let's try again. Mark 2. All the way here. It doesn't matter so much that we build it a little further because we'll build splitters anyway. Okay, let's do the same on the other side. Okay. We have so much concrete now. That's nice. And let's just build a little further. I don't know exactly how much space the power plants will take up on this side, so I just want to build extra far, just in case. Okay. Then we'll build another Mark II conveyor lift, and we'll send you this way. Good. The Mark II belts going as far as we can. Sure, here it's fine. We know that the max length of 2 should support everything that, all the space that we will need. Good. I will just quickly have a check on here on my phone. And because there's something important going on. Yeah, so it appears that I will have to end a little earlier than expected today, but don't worry too much about it. We have some time still. So let's see. I believe that we could get things done in the time that we have. Okay, let's then build more foundation, more space. Okay, good. And let's continue a bit this way. We can build a little out from here. Okay. Good. this. It's a little difficult being able to tell where you built to while it's being built. These foundations. There's also something very strange about the sound going on. I don't really know what is happening. These poles can go because they just look weird in the sky. Okay, 2 seconds. Yes, yeah, so there's a bit of a situation going on I have to deal with while doing this, so I'm sorry about that. But yeah, let's see. Yeah, we'll keep going for a little bit more. I think at least 30 or so minutes. And let's see, so now the idea is that we split. We'll just build Mark II here, that's fine. And I believe that hopefully this should work. Yeah, of course, it's very difficult to that height to determine. That height-ish. Okay, well, I believe that from that I should be able to at least line it up again. Or maybe if I build like this, yeah. The merger and splitter thing can be a bit complicated and annoying to work with sometimes. Sometimes you need to build one to then line things up, to then take it, to then dismantle it again, and so on and so forth. It's just how it is sometimes. So I will build this over and over again, and then dismantle it again a bit later. Okay, good. So then we build splitters. Okay. Oh. Yeah, that's fine. So some of those are lined up correct, some are not, but it doesn't matter so much. It's very difficult doing this straight up. And 2 seconds. Yes. Okay. Yeah. So. Oh. Yes. Thank you in YouTube chat also, Mac. Nice to see you. No. No problem. If you have good ideas as to what to do, that's also fine. I of course like to make my own solutions to things. But I'm welcome to hear your ideas as well. I think this setup can be nice, but we'll see about it. I also noticed that you've been there for 2 minutes. Sadly, Twitch chat is a little more active, so that is easier for me to notice. I've put it so that it's easier for me to notice, but I also do try to keep YouTube chat on my side as well, so that I know that people are here. But I appreciate you coming in and chatting. It's always nice to see new people, and always incredibly nice to see that people are capable of finding me and coming across me as well, and people want to listen to me and see what I'm doing, that's even better. That's the biggest kind of compliment you can have, I think. But yeah, just know that YouTube for me is a little harder to read. So if you're okay with Twitch as a streaming platform, you can check me out there. And then there we typically also have a few more people saying stuff. And if not, that's also totally fine. Do what you feel is best and nicest for you. Yes, I understand only doing YouTube. I actually also prefer YouTube as a streaming platform because it's way easier to like skip back a bit and look like what happened, why did they react like this, or why is it like this. It's way easier to just rewind and so on. And I also prefer the YouTube player as well. So I completely understand that, because I have a similar opinion at least. Okay. Yes. So that's this side set up now, looking nice. I built Mark 1 belts here because we won't need to move more than 60 when we get to this point, so that's fine. These are Mark 2 lifts, so I guess I could also turn those into Mark 1s, now that I think about it. So... Oh, but they disconnect then? No, they don't. Good. So let's also do that. Oh, now I'm out of iron plates. Well, we'll need to go back to base anyway, so it's fine. Yeah, let's just do that. I think that's the right point to do so. So, Mac, I am setting up coal power for the first time in this world. For my second time actually playing the game. But my first time playing, I pretty much ended off on coal power and didn't play much more because I realized I actually would prefer to be live streaming it rather than playing it alone. So yeah, I made the decision to start over. So I have a bit of knowledge already and might be a little more structured and so on than a new player, like understand the world grid slightly better and so on and so forth. And for anyone else who's also in here, not just specifically speaking to Mac solely. I can see we have a few on Twitch also. But yeah, I'm curious, Mac, how did you come across my channel? Because I always wonder about that, and I think it's nice for me to get to know also, so I know what's doing well and what not on YouTube. Discoverability is important. Okay, let's see. We'll survive this. We are fine. Okay, so iron plates and rotors. We are almost out of reinforced plates also, so let's take more of those. And then let's just take a bunch of rotors and then plates. They are here, I believe. Yeah. Okay. Now we have a full inventory, but we can get rid of a few things also. Let's see, so I want to put them in our personal box. Let's get rid of the coal here because I don't want to be holding it. We have wood and leaves, annoyingly. Let's put that in here and this in here. Okay, you have well over 4k hours and often have new players. Yeah, okay, that's nice. Oh, that's very cool. Okay, well, it's nice to see that I'm showing up when you search for Satisfactory Live, and I think it's also nice to have someone who is more knowledgeable about the game as well, because as someone who is of course doing things for an audience. I think it's also nice to not be like fully stuck at points and being able to be helped in moments so that the stream doesn't stagnate and become boring. You have more nobelisks. Interesting. I don't know how you find explosives down here, but this is Roger the pet. I built a pen for him. He instantly escaped it, so now he's just running around under the foundation here. But yeah, it's very nice to see that you found me and came across me. So I think that just feels nice that I'm being shown in search. And I also have actually a similar approach to things as well. Trying to find new people playing Satisfactory who are not as, let's say, well known. However, I tend to only watch the first little bit up until around Coal Power, because I also want to experience things for myself the first time. I think that's an important aspect of playing a game. I mean, at least for me. That's not the correct way or the only way. So, yes. And yes, hello Garden Elf also. Yeah, if you didn't hear, we have Mac on the YouTube chat also. So, while you might not see Mac in the Twitch chat, he's here in spirits, and I'll be also responding to them in YouTube chat. Let's see. So, Coal Power. So we built 3 on this side. So let's build 5 more. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. Yes, I appreciate it. Yes, I don't want to be like one of those loud people or like making unnecessary content and things, drama and so on. I want to have a pleasant time, and I want people here to be able to also relax and like no screaming, not so many loud noises and everything like that from my microphone, at least, maybe from the game, especially when I pull out the chainsaw, but otherwise I try to keep it calm, at least, because that's also the kind of format I prefer. I wonder why this coal generator... Oh, it's because they're on the closer side, yeah. That's just something I will have to deal with. But yeah, I appreciate it. It's always a big compliment to for someone to tell you that they like listening to you, because that means a lot as someone who's doing this. Okay, then let's get rid of all of these. And let's then build them like this. There will be no clipping, that's fine. Okay. Yes, I'm sorry, Garden Elf. Yeah, I mean, I'm streaming on 2 platforms because I also know that certain people enjoy YouTube most. So, and I think it just makes sense to allow for both as well. Because personally, I also prefer the YouTube platform more for streaming. So, so I get why, and it also allows for a little more discoverability from like want to grow my channel as well. It helps in that sense. Yes. Yeah, indeed. I understand that. I also have someone here on Twitch that checks out the stream, who is like that. And yeah, it's just simply up to the platform that you choose. Good. I have been considering like putting a live chat on the stream itself, but I just think it would be quite distracting. I like for the game to be the main focus of what's going on the screen, even though it would be a good way of connecting both chats. I think it would be too detracting from the gameplay itself. That's my thinking at least. But this is something that I'm open for discussions about as well, like what you believe would be best. So yeah, now we have 8 generators, 8 generators of each on each side. That is perfect. That's what we want to see. Now let's. What I do notice with this game actually in particular is that it there are a lot of people of older generations that are interested in this game compared to many others, which is just super interesting. Like when you go on TikTok, you also don't just see people in their 20s, but you see people at all age groups, and I think that's super fun. I like that a lot, because we also had someone come in saying that they were programming back in the 70s, and I'm a programmer myself, and that is just super fun to get to know someone who is like part of that, the same kind of work that I do, but in a much, let's say, earlier part of what's it called? Of programming generally, a completely different history. So it's just super interesting, for me at least. Okay, so as we found out, this is pumping 120, so we'll be able to support around 2.5 machines from each water extractor. So that means that we'll probably want 3 of these, right? For, let's say, we have 45 times 8, then divided by 120. Oh, yes, that's 3 water extractors total. That's very nice. What did I count? Yes, so it's 3 on each side total. Yes. Okay. Oh, it's building. Oh, okay. It's just part of the building. So wait, what? Okay. Yes, I want you at the same height, please. Okay. But what we also have to be aware of is the maximum amount of water that we can move with our pipes. Oh, yes. That's nice. Yeah. I think I also like efficiency as well. I think in this case, since I haven't truly unlocked over and underclocking yet, it's very difficult to be fully efficient. But that is also something that I would like to chase at some point in the future. Okay, so let's consider 2 machines should be able to support 300. I mean, what I'm thinking is that there is a chance that we can just connect everything. I'm wondering if that is possible. Because sure, we're able to move that amount of water, but if we... I don't know exactly how water moves in this game, so I cannot say from, like, the game's perspective. But I can imagine if I send some of the water going this way, some of the water going this way, and so on, it kind of evens out. So I might be able to support, like, all of the water being connected. I'll try it out and see. And Mac, you could also tell me if that is the case or not, or if you even understand what I'm saying. That's of course the first important step of telling me if I'm wrong or not about that assumption. Yes, it's true. I'm also the kind of person who really dislikes wasting, right? So I'm in this predicament where I want to make use of over and underclocking, but also I'm thinking that in the future I'll be able to double the power shard output of each slug, and so I kind of want to wait until I have those capabilities to actually turn them into power shards. That's my thinking. I understand that I don't think it's that necessary, but yeah. Okay. Let's see. So then yeah, this, and finally like this. Good. Yeah, and what we can do is we can directly plug you in like that. I really don't know how this will work and if it will at all, but we'll figure it out as we go. Oh. This is annoying. So straight. Oh, it did line up. What was I looking at then? I don't know. Oh well, then it works. I thought it didn't line up for some reason. Yes, yeah, I can imagine so. I think we'll definitely look at it in the quite near future, I think. But just not exactly yet how to do over and underclocking. Because yes, I have definitely also been thinking about that I should just turn them into power shards, at least some of them. But yeah. Okay, good. So now we have this setup. I mean, it's looking nice and symmetric in some way, to some extent. I like it. The setup is fairly neat. Not the neatest that you'll see in the world, but I don't mind it. And I like having a little space in here to be able to walk around a bit and check on things. So I could build closer, but yeah, that would take away that a bit more. I like it. I just hope that it will work. That's the thing. Okay, let's try to do a similar thing on this side. Water extractor. We'll want to kind of line it up with these machines also. So let's just build one here for alignment, I guess. Uh, so what we did on the opposite side was the second to last one we lined it up with. Yeah. So let's do the same-ish thing here. So we lined it up here. I have this whine noise that I found out was through the photo mode. Oh, it doesn't require power shards. Interesting. I didn't actually know. Okay. Yeah, then maybe it's just good to turn at least one power slug into a power shard so that I can unlock over and underclocking. Yeah, that's good to know. Then logistics. We make a junction. Align it with this other one. Good. Okay. So yes, so also this reminds me that then there's something else that you might not like that much. Oh, we're having a spammer in the Twitch chat that I will have to get rid of. So then you also might not like this setup, but I'm building more coal generators than I can actually support at the moment. So I'm building 16 total, but I will only be able to support 12 of those, because one of the coal nodes has a rock on it. So 4 of these will kind of be just disconnected for now, until I have a way to deal with that rock. Yeah. So it reminds me, I'll actually just turn these off beforehand. Like this. Good. Yeah. So it's not the most ideal setup in that sense, but it will be better in the future, I guess. Yeah, I am indeed planning ahead. I kind of like the idea of, to some extent, building and forgetting in a weird way. So building more than I need so that I don't have to deal with it and have to redo a bunch of stuff in the future, right? I also did that with the biomass generators. Like, I built 15 of them, but my whole factory only needed essentially half of that to function completely fine. I think even a third of that. So sometimes it might not be the best way of doing things, but I do just like that approach, to build more than I will need and so on. Let's see. Okay. Good. And then this. Connecting it all up is always very satisfying. There is a reason why this game is called Satisfactory after all. Okay. Good. So then we'll also connect this last one. Perfect. All the machines are connected. All of this. Yeah, I would be more than interested. At this point, I think it's kind of just ready to go, except for, of course, power lines. That will be what I will need now. Power going on this side, I don't mind. So let's do that. So this. I'll have to connect them to the machines also. I'm building one power pole per machine also. I know that it's not fully necessary, but yeah, it's just easier. Okay, at least for me to deal with in that case. Because as you can see, every power pole has a certain amount of connections that it can have, so it's just easier for me in that sense. Okay. Did I really build 8 power poles? I guess so. Okay, let's do the same on this side. And let's build them on the close side also. And then connect it all. I just hope they are all connected. I will find out once it's all up and running. I'm trying to build a power line here, so that makes me assume that yes, it is connected. Okay, it's fine. Switch them all off and then get biomass burners going. Yeah, that makes sense. I was actually thinking of just connecting it directly to my main grid, but yeah, that can also work, for sure. I think that makes the most sense to do. Well, then now all of these are connected. Let's then go through the middle. You can be the source of the power in the middle here. Oh, I definitely did not line these generators up perfectly. I think. Maybe I did. It doesn't look like it, but yeah. Let's also align you. And let's just build in the middle here. Yes. Okay, so like this. Then we'll want to connect you guys. You can be straight in the front of this buoy. Oh, I don't want you hanging off though. Let's try again. Like here. Sure. Okay, then we do the same on this guy. Okay. Perfect. And now we connect all of you. Oh. Okay. No, this cannot work. I need you on this side instead. Okay. So let's redo these poles. I didn't consider where the power line would go. But yeah, I definitely don't want them just going straight through the machine. That doesn't look very nice. Even though I'm not always one who cares in particular about looks, I do want to avoid clipping when it's easy to deal with, especially. You are not connected now, so I will connect you over here. And then we'll do a similar thing on this side. At least these machines are nicely like connected to the grid, I would say. So we can kind of look for reference points like this little line through, I know is the middle of this buoy, and they line up perfectly with the machines also, with the machine outputs. So that's nice. I know that not every machine is like that, so yes, okay, 5 to 10 minutes for everything to be filled. I mean, that's good. There are Oh. Should I just, for the visual sake, connect this like this? I don't know. Yeah, I think so. Sure. Yeah, I mean 5 to 10 minutes is good. I don't mind it. Let's see if I will get it all up and running. I'm not so certain because, as mentioned earlier, I have a bit of an emergency that happened. That means that I will have to end here fairly soon. Okay, so this one lines up exactly with that. So how will we deal with this? So we will send you on the far side. I think that's what we'll do. So yes. Okay. No, we cannot do it like that. Oh yes, we can. Logistics, merger. We want to send the output on that side. Oh god. Why is this so difficult? Should I actually go in? Maybe. I cannot say for certain. So, and the reason why is because then we can just send it straight like this. But does this line up? I'm curious. Yeah, it's sad, but it's out of my control at the moment, and yeah, it's just how things are sometimes. You cannot always let's say plan for emergencies. So yeah, but if you're curious to follow me and so on, you can, and I stream at least every Tuesday and Thursday. I also have the archive of my full streams as well as slightly edited down versions of the live streams, in case you want to see what I've been doing previously on the live streams. And yeah, I appreciate you coming in, Mac. It means a lot. You're the first person in the YouTube chat so far, actually, and yeah, it's good to see some action on the YouTube side also. Okay, let's make lifts. We are out of reinforced plates. Yes, I appreciate it. I do try to put quite a bit of thought behind all of the things that I build, but mostly not from the aesthetic side, mostly from the mathematical and logical side, I guess, and structural side more than anything. Yeah, so Tuesdays and Thursdays, that's when you'll see me live, and then otherwise you can check out what I've been doing, and let's also equip our gun. But yeah, I still have a bit of time left at this point. Also, Garden Elf, if you're here and listening, I'm sorry that I'm going a little bit earlier today. But yeah, oh, there's another lizard doggo. But yeah, such are things sometimes. I'll be back on Tuesday, so... Okay. It got so quiet in this game now. Yeah, as you can see, this is the base. You see quite a few yellow posts, yellow lights. here, so it's definitely not the most efficient. But hopefully in the future it will be. Okay, this camera sound. Okay, good. I have a decent amount of reinforced plates. To be honest, I think I'll need more, which is a bit scary to think of. I don't have in here, and I probably also don't have in here. No. I don't think I'll have enough then. But we'll see. Yes. Okay, good. Let's go back. So, this will be a bit of the last trip back. I have some solid biofuel to get everything started when needed. What about iron plates? I should have enough of those. Yeah, I do. Okay, good. So last little trip, I'll have like 10 minutes or so. And then I'll be gone for today. Let's see what we can get done in that time. Okay. But yeah, I really appreciate all the kind words, Mac. It means a lot to see, to hear all of that. And as mentioned, it's just, to me, one of the biggest compliments for someone to say that I'm nice. It's nice to listen to and to see what I'm doing and so on. Oh, there's some air. Okay. They're not so difficult to deal with though. Yeah, so we will want all of that is connected. Good. Yes, yes. Well, hopefully you still have a good amount of that time left. So, okay. But yeah, I appreciate it a lot. Okay, and where was the other miner? It was probably on that side. No, it was probably over here, right? Yes. Okay, good. Did I pass it? No. It's just on this far side. Let's try to build from here. Soup it along. Let's see where this leads. It leads straight through the rock. That's not what I like. So let's go here instead. I think we might have enough reinforced plates for this. Okay, good. Then I think the ideal way is to just... We'll keep it Mark 2, Mark 1 for now, so yeah, we'll definitely have enough then. Let's just make you align to the middle here. Good. I don't like just floating belts in this sense, so let's also try to do a little bit about that if the creature would be nice to me. Okay, so we'll need something a little more, a little steeper. Okay, let's build foundation underneath also. Oh. Okay. Yeah. Guess this is fine. Please. Just get away from here. Yeah. It's not the prettiest in the world, but it manages, and that's what matters. Yes, it's roughly the same time. So for me, I start at 12, my local time, CEST. That would be the time in Copenhagen, and that's midday. So that's my starting point, and then I usually stream for anywhere between 2 and 4 hours, I would say. So we're actually getting close to the 2 hours at this point. Oh, did I build unevenly? I didn't. But why does it want to go here? What? Oh. It's because you want to be slightly rotated, yes. Okay, don't look that way now. Okay, weird. Okay. So yeah, Tuesdays and Thursday, 12 midday my local time, which was 2 hours ago. Is my... So not actually 12. It was 11:30 to this time around my time. Started a little earlier. Okay, good. Now, we won't be able to connect this up. I think it will take too much time, and the 10 minutes are pretty much up at this point. So, will it take too much time? Let's see. I will just have to... No, I have a bit more time. So... Maybe I should just connect it all immediately to my main base. I think it makes sense. Yeah, it has been 2 hours, God knows. Yeah. So, but yes, we still have a bit more time. I really don't like this kink here on the belt, but yeah, it's fine. We might deal with that in the future, or we might never. Oh well. As said, I'm not so caring about aesthetics fully. More about if it works or not, and that it is, at least to some extent, nicely aligned when I care about it. Yeah, so I think I might just straight up connect it all to my main grid. Because we have so much biofuel there anyway, and then we'll give it like 5 to 10 minutes from there, and then we should have then we can disconnect the biofuel grid completely, hopefully, and then we'll be good. Okay, let's have you be like here. Yes, this tree I don't like, so you will have to go. Oh. Good. And then we just go as far as we can. This way. I still like things being on platforms, if possible. Even though it might not be necessary. I just prefer it that way. Okay, let's build you like here. And you can just go directly onto the miner. Okay, good. So, oh god. Let's then continue along this path. But it's nice to know that we have a veteran here who can tell me that this is looking good, like a good build. That also means a lot to hear, because this is kind of mostly just an idea. Okay, so I mean, I could also look to just... I cannot really connect it down there that easily. Okay, so let's just connect like this. That's fine. Good. And then we just make a route all the way back. Oh yes, true. Yes, I'll turn them off, all of them. 4 of them will be kept off. Because, yeah, a way to clear that rock on one of the coal nodes that we are prepared for ahead of time, though, when we can. Okay, good. And let's do it on the opposite side also. Hopefully that should be all the generators on this side, so let's do it here. Oh god. Momentum is hard to deal with sometimes in this game. Okay, good. And then we have this, and this one should be turned off already, yeah. Okay, good. Let's go back to base camp. You can be the one to connect it all. And we just follow this ramp up. I don't want you to clip through the cliff face, so build like not too far and with not too steep of an incline. Okay. Then we're going this way. I could tame this doggo, but yeah, I don't feel like it in this moment. I think I want to focus on this. So, let's see. Okay, we're getting closer. It's a bit of a far build, but it'll definitely be worth it. So, you have connections. I guess I could just connect here maybe, if I'm lucky. Would it be too long? It is just slightly too long, but it wouldn't be here. Okay, let's just do it like that. So now it's connected to the main grid. Oh, I don't want to... Good. Yeah. So, let's see. Yeah, so the max consumption jumped up a lot, likely because the water extractors and miners. That's a good sign, meaning that they should at least be connected. And the general production is also going way higher. So, well, I guess we just go back and check what's going on. And we should start seeing some coal being moved on the conveyor belts. And some water being pumped also. Hopefully enough of all of that for my calculations. Hmm. I'm thinking maybe I should upgrade some of those belts to Mark II. Oh, that's the 2-hour alert. Let's try not to take damage. Yeah, good. Let's just slide. Yeah, we see those working. Good. It's a very nice sign. Oh god, they're so loud. Every machine is so loud. So, all green on these, which is what we want to see. Then... yes. Well, it's good. It might just be my headset that's very loud. Don't turn on until all the extractors and miners are showing yellow. Okay, yes. I will keep that in mind. Oh. Yes. I thought so. Okay. These are not connected, even though it looked like they would be. That's why it's good to check. So now they should at least... yeah. Okay. That's good. And we see coal already here. So that means the other miner is working as expected. Amazing! This game is beautiful. I like the nature, but what I like even more are the machines and what you can construct. Here we are. Yes, amazing. So, fairly soon enough, we will likely disconnect the biofuel from our grid, because I want to save biofuel for like emergencies if possible, and not to just be burning through all my biofuel. So when these machines take over, that's how it will happen, I think. We see this belt catching up on this one because this is Mark II, this is Mark I. I'm considering just preemptively upgrading to Mark II, but also we have very limited reinforced plates, so yeah, I'm not so certain about that. Okay, I'm curious what happens here when we get towards here. Yeah, so I just am checking my phone just to make sure everything is okay. Okay, good. Yes. So now we see this happening. Coal being moved down here also. Amazing. We see coal going in to the machines also, I hope. Oh, it's so nice seeing everything come to life. And I really like the setup compared to the first time I made this, prepared the coal power generators. It's a lot nicer to look at, I would say. The last one is also yellow, yes, because that's what we expect with the splitters. They first, at the very first go, split forward, so the very first piece of coal goes all the way to the end. So that's why you see that being yellow and the rest being red. Yellow essentially, I guess, means that they are ready to be powered on. You also see on this side things going in. Perfect. Yes, indeed. Yeah, that was my plan. To just turn off the, or rather to disconnect, that from the grid. I don't think I have an easy way of doing so though. So that's something I have to deal with a bit. But yeah, I will disconnect them from the grid. Okay. These are turning yellow also. Water extractors are yellow because they no longer need to work. Most likely because all the machines are full of water at this point. Yep. So we're looking good in that aspect. One thing that I'm the most worried about is the water setup with the pipes. What I can say is that having a veteran here not say that this is a problem is at least a good sign. So, but let's see. Yes, I'm waiting on them to be filled up and for the miners and yeah, just for the miners to turn yellow. But yeah, good amount of coal going everywhere. What, these are my 2 belts, right? Yeah, so that's fine for the future. Oh, I didn't need to jump in the water. And these simply are just Mark 1, good. I guess I can just use the dismantle feature to see that. Good. It's so satisfying. What's not so satisfying is that it's a bit asymmetric, but it's fine. Okay, I can check to see what they have to say. The water extractor whisperer, they call me. So it's not exactly perfectly full. It has some max flow rate. I don't exactly know how to read this, but the efficiency is going down, but I mean it doesn't really look like it's doing anything at all at this point. I don't have the key for the machine. Can I extract water into my inventory? Probably not. It's water. It is definitely water. Yeah. So yes. Yeah, I mean the air pockets will just exist until all of the water flows. Oh, hello, BMAC. Nice to see you again. Sadly, and I know that it just works very difficult with the American time zone, but sadly I will have to end very soon because of an emergency situation in real life. So it's a little sad that you're coming in now, but I will be leaving fairly soon. But oh, no need to be sorry. It's fine. So just for you to know, we set up coal-powered generators along with water extractors. So now all of this is getting ready. We have someone sharing a very similar name to you in YouTube chat called Mac, who has been telling me a few things, giving me a bit of guidance, saying that all of these machines, the generators should be turned off until we have until the miners that mine the coal are turning yellow. So we are waiting for that at the moment, and I think if we're lucky we get to see all of the machines coming to life, but let's see about that. But yes, it's it looks very organized, at least. I like it. I like the setup. So in the future as well, we'll have better miners, meaning more coal coming in. And at some point we'll build like a replica, I guess, of this setup over here on this side, I guess. And we'll have 16 more coal-powered generators. So, yeah, we'll see if we get to see it all come to life. Thankfully, yeah, the production has gone way down now. Probably because the water extractors are no longer doing their thing. But yes, it's nice to see you back again. I appreciate you coming back. It's lovely. I did some calculations, so, but maybe my calculations are incorrect. It could be the case. Yes, indeed, and the coal generators take... Oh god, they're so loud. The coal generators are consuming 45 per minute. So, let's see, what was this calculation? So, yeah, they're consuming 45 per minute. The water generators are, or water extractors, I didn't mean to take a dip. Let's get out of the water. They are producing 120. So, so I believe that this calculation is correct. Yes, so I haven't really done anything, but it might be a little confusing. So it actually says down here, so this is not what it consumes, this is just its internal storage, but this small thing down here is what it consumes. So maybe that's why. I cannot say. Yeah, I mean, it could also be from experimental if you're on that. Maybe they changed the amount that it consumes. That could also be the case. Let's see these miners also. You're still green, working at full efficiency. Yes. I mean, they likely start turning yellow once the internal storage of all the machines have started filling up. Oh, so these have turned yellow already. Yeah, I mean, I can understand if you have thought that, because it does look like that when you look at their interface. So, because this consumption number is like so far out of the way and so small, so I can understand if it might have slipped your mind. Or rather, something that you haven't yet haven't taken note of. Let's see. Oh. I would say it's definitely not the most user-friendly way of setting up this interface. gets so dark in there. Well, so Mac, my understanding is that as soon as they turn yellow, I just turn on the farthest one by one immediately, or I guess this one is still green, but I could start doing it on the left side here. So how I understand it is that I should be able to go now and turn all of this left side on, starting from the farthest. Yes, I'll see if there are any issues. Good. Well, let's try. Continue on. Okay. We see the capacity jumping. That's nice. So far it's keeping up. Of course, that's kind of to be expected. Okay. Good. Oh, it's so nice to see this graph jump like that. It just turned red all of a sudden in the sky. Production is way higher now, but that should calm down a bit over time. Yes, I mean, I understand overlooking that number, so yes. That is understandable. Production is looking completely stable, which is nice. Okay. Green, green, green. And are all of you green? You are all green also. Yes. Good. Yes, it does mean that you did overkill it a bit with all the setups. Thankfully, it's not the biggest screw up. Like, it's not, there isn't that big of a difference between 45 and 50, but yes, it is indeed true. Yeah, one of the water extractors are turning yellow. Or at least it did. Yes, I see. That's nice. I will keep that in mind for the future as well. I can imagine it's the same for a lot of future power plants also. Okay, water is looking good. Oh. Water, coal. Water, coal, looking fine. Yep. Okay. Good. All of the numbers in the machines are looking as expected, I would say. But of course, all of the pipes also have some internal storage, but they are also looking full. What about the extractors? I'm guessing we're not expecting the extractors to have full inventories. But maybe. Okay, I see. Yeah, so that's just to be expected. The yellow. Yeah, good. Then let's check the other miner. It might be ready at this point. Let's see, I cannot see it from here. No, it's still green. Well, I think it also means that I will have to end it from here. So, we got to turn off, well, what, like 2/3 of the factory pretty much. The coal power. Again, as mentioned, 4 of these will not be operational until I find a way to destroy that rock at the mining node. So initially it will just be all of these 8 and 4 of these on this side, and that's it. But I'm prepared for an additional miner coming in later. But yeah. Oh, I don't want to be so close to them because they're so loud. Let's say goodbye for today. Oh, and let's also not have this whine noise. It's super annoying. Let's pose ourselves. Like that is good. Okay. So we got to do this today, which is still like a lot to have done. It's almost not. I'm almost not capable of framing it all. But it's looking amazing, and it's good to see. Now we have fully self-sustainable power, pretty much. And yeah, it's perfect. It's what we wanted to see today, at the very least. So we still got to get that done, even if we didn't get to turn all of it on. So I think it's a very good milestone to have hit, even if I have to leave a little earlier. So thank you for stopping by, and thank you for the kind words, Garden Elf, along with you, Mac, as well. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate you both coming by. Mac for your guidance, and Garden Elf for your interaction, as well as BMac coming in as well. It's nice to have people here, to not just be talking to myself, feeling like I'm talking into the void a little, that I'm actually having people interact and be here. That is the most amazing feeling. So I appreciate it. Well, Garden Elf, you said you weren't active, but sure, I mean, you might not have maybe chatted as much as you have previously, but that's fine. What matters the most is that you got enjoyment out of it, personally, and that, well, you were happy being here. That's what matters the most. If you don't chat, that's fine. That's just a little bonus. So you are indeed regular elf at this point, and yes, and you do come in fairly early, so you're not missing a lot either, which is amazing. And yeah, BMac, I'm sorry that you got in at the end here, but I still appreciate you coming in. That even in itself means a lot. That you're coming in on a regular basis, even if the time zone and schedule doesn't work super well with you. So yeah, you're not always late. You come in straight after I tell what the plan for today is on stream. So so by the time that you come in, I haven't really gotten to do much except for explain what the plan will be. So that is all fine. It does mean that I might repeat myself a bit in the beginning, but that's fine. That's all good. So you're not missing any actual progress, I would say, in the game. So yeah, Um, but thank you very much for coming in. And yeah, if you want to rewatch, that's perfectly fine. You can go ahead and do that. And well, see you hopefully on Tuesday. Maybe there will be a bonus stream at some point in between. It's hard for me to say. If so, it will be on the weekend. But I think that's not a promise that I can make. So just so you know. Um, yes, have a great weekend. Garden Elf is saying have a great weekend everywhere and everyone, and that also includes in YouTube. Um, so enjoy, have fun, and have a nice rest of your work. Also enjoy, and see you next time.